Well, how are you doing? I tell you, whoa, what a strange world. Remember this little radio? And it's tiny. It fits right in the palm of my hands. Well, the one thing I didn't like about this radio is it didn't have a digital display. And it did have automatic tuning and storing. But the thing is, when you did that, you had no idea what frequencies it had found, because there's no digital display, and of course it wouldn't move the dial for you. So that would be kind of bad. But I got a deal on it for $12. Well, I got another deal, and this is a weird radio. Yep, this is a weird one. First thing that was weird is this is how it came packaged. And I'm like, this doesn't look like a radio. Looks like a case for a radio. It does say outdoor radio. And I'm like, okay, I want to take this and open it very carefully in case I happen to have to send it back, because it's just a case and it's not a radio. Because again, I got it half price. It's normally $42. I think I got it for $27. And I tried to do a video the day that I received it and saw it. And actually, I was trying to do a video before I even got it, because it appeared to be a terrific deal. And I went to do the video within a couple of hours when I ordered it, and it was already off sale. It's the problem with Amazon. They have great sales, but they don't last long. You got to be quick. So I'm not even going to try to capture these sales for you anymore. I'm just going to tell you what happened. And they will go back on sale again, I think. So I got this, and I'm like, maybe that's why it was half price, because it's just a case. So I tried to carefully take this wrapping off, and I did a terrible job. I'm like, okay, they probably won't accept it because I ripped it. So I thought, well, since I ripped it, let me see what kind of case it is. And there it is. See, it looks like a carrying case. I'm like, oh, I don't know. So I opened it up. There's the manual. Whoa! It's a radio. Look at this thing. It's a radio. It's got a digital display. It looks similar to this, with a tuning knob here and then buttons on the top, and then the mode select on the side. It's on the side. But look at it. It's big. So let's take it out. Ooh, and it's heavy. Oh my gosh, it's heavy. So you get this nice padded case, charging cord, and the radio. It's AM, FM, shortwave, and weather band. I'm hesitating here because it has confused me greatly. And I lost my glasses. Okay, stand by. I have to have my readers. And what was I going to say? Over here. Okay, here it is. FM 87 to 108, AM 520 to 1710, shortwave 5.7 to 17.9. That's not right. It's the bandwidth on shortwave is much bigger than, well, not much bigger, but quite a bit bigger than what they advertise. And it's weatherband. It's got Bluetooth. It's got an MP3 player. It's even got a compass. And the light. And a cloth carrying strap. I mean, this thing is loaded. I can say right now it's $42. I believe that even at $42, this is a good buy. I got it for $27, but $42, still a good buy. it even has a crank charge. And it even, this is weird radio, it even has a built-in solar panel for charging. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. It's, I think it's 100. Let me look at the manual again. I'm so overwhelmed by this thing, I don't remember a lot of things about it. And I've not spent a lot of time with it because I've been sick. So bear with me while I refer to the... I thought it said someplace here how many memory locations it had. I don't see it. I don't see it. I think it said 100. Has a sleep timer. What else? What else? What else am I missing? Play by SOS function. So it's an SOS alert in case you're buried under some rubble. And it has, like I said, it has the USB port for charging. And it can output and input. Well, okay. That's about it. It weighs 0.77 pounds. So it is kind of heavy. When you look at it, you think that's not very heavy. Flashlight is 70 lumens. Built-in battery. And I don't see any way to change the battery. So it has a built-in battery, which is 4,000 milliamp hours. And with fully charged at medium volume, it will play for 12 hours, is what they claim. I haven't tested that yet. We will see. When we turn it on here, the power button is here. The various modes and stuff buttons are here. Again, if I even have that in the camera now. Again, these are just embossed, so you have to get the right, the light just right to read them. And then what's even more strange, I get a little dust there, is some of the controls are on the back here. Yeah. This is to turn the light on. No. What's that for? I don't know. You have to excuse me. I'm just overwhelmed by this thing. I guess I could look at the manual again. I only played with it for maybe an hour total. 50. Oh, that's to turn the SOS alert on. Okay. Telescopic antenna, which is very short. It's about 15 inches. So it's not going to be very good. Well, it's going to be terrible for shortwave. I did do some shortwave scans using the ATS function, and I only got about maybe 5 or 6 real stations. Got a lot of noise. I think I picked up 32 signals total, and only 5 or 6 were radio stations, and they were within 1,000 miles. They were all in Spanish. Again, there's the mode: select radio, Bluetooth, or MP3 player. And this is the tuning knob right here. It's a little stiff. I'm not staying in view of the camera very well. Nice big speaker. I like the build of it. It looks, all the edges are nice and smooth and everything. But I don't think, I haven't tried it and didn't see anything. I don't know what those little indications are. I might got it in the front of the camera. I don't know what that means. It doesn't mention anything about replacing the battery. Like I say, this is the control for scanning and for when you're playing the MP3 player. And I still got the cover on this. It's I broke it off. Oh, geez. I'm going to have a heck of a time getting that off. Then back here, behind this, I say, is the connections. Here's a earbud connection. This is for charging it. This is for using the battery, I think, as a source. And then down there is the TF card slot. I apologize if I'm not getting the radio in the view of the camera very well. Let's turn it on. I'll show you the display. The display is really bright. Look at that. That is really bright. So it's in shortwave. It's middle of the afternoon, so I'm not going to get much. This is the volume knob. Very short telescopic antenna. It tunes at 5 kilohertz. So when it does the scan, it takes forever. But let me see. Let me go down here. Down. Okay, so it goes to 21. Oops, I passed. Goes to 21.85. Not. What did I say? What did I say? Not 17.9. So it goes much higher, and it starts lower. The manual says 5.7. Am I going the right way? No. It starts at 4.7, not 5.7. So, pretty good range on shortwave, but you're not going to get much on shortwave on that tiny antenna. You're going to have to add a clip-on. And then you can change the bands. I think it's this button here, up here. Yep, there's the weather band. There's FM, and there's AM. Now, one thing I've learned the hard way is you don't really want to tune the radio when you're recording, because you'll get a hit, because you'll invariably stay on a channel that's got music too long, and that will give you a hit, and then you can't monetize that video. So I'll just tell you that on AM, it picked up like 30 stations, clear. FM, same thing, 30, 35 stations, clear. Shortwave, nah. Just using the built-in telescopic antenna. I have not done a scan at the right time of day, which is early morning or late afternoon, early evening, I should say, with a clip-on antenna. I will do that. It shows you the battery condition right there. I have not done a battery test to see how long the battery will last compared to the 12 hours it says it will play on a charge. I will turn it on just for a second so you can let me tune. Does mute when tuning.
I couldn't. So, all right. Danny Austin. Yes. Okay.
Very good audio. Very, very good audio. Loud. I just barely have the volume opened up. It's very loud. Plenty of volume to use so you can use it in a noisy environment. I doubt that it's going to charge very fast with that little tiny solar panel. It took, that was another weird thing, is normally, let me get a drink for a second, I'm losing my voice here. Normally, when you get a radio like this that has a built-in or even removable battery, but it has a battery, so say it has one of these batteries, which this does not. It's usually charged, not fully charged necessarily, but it's charged. So when you take it out of the box, you can turn it on and it works. Well, I took this out of the box and I held the power button down and nothing. Zero. Nada. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got a dead radio. Because usually, I thought, well, maybe this battery just discharged. So I hooked up the cable and I started charging it. And it says there's a little tiny LED right here, red LED that comes on when it's charging. It didn't come on. And I'm like, oh, this thing is dead. So I said, well, let me look at the manual. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. And in the manual, if I can find it again, where is it? Charging. It says, open the dust cover in the back. There is a Type-C charging port and a USB output port, which I showed you. Use the supplied Type-C charging cable to charge the radio. Yeah, okay. The charging indicator in the upper left corner, which I mentioned, will turn red. And the battery symbol on the screen will flash while charging. I didn't get any of that. I got nothing. Then it says, please shake the hand crank to activate the battery if the Type-C charging port has no response. Is that weird? What? So I had to take this and shake it, crank it, just barely crank it, and boom, it started charging. I'm like, what? That's insane. This is weird. But it charged right up. It took quite a while for it to charge. Probably due to my adapter that I was using is not a high-powered adapter to charge. But it's all charged up now. Like I say, I haven't done a battery test. The light is very bright, and that gets turned on here. Keep it away from the camera. Yeah, there's the light. It's very, very, very bright. Whoa, it's bright. Turn that off. I don't know. I'm surprised that the backlight is staying on as long as it is. Okay, maybe it's because I've been pushing buttons. That's one thing I wish these radios had, is a mode that you could force the backlight. Yeah, there it went off. You could force the backlight to stay on. Because, for instance, when it's doing, and I might be wrong about this, my memory's pretty bad, but I think when I was doing ATS, automatic tuning and storing, after so many seconds or a minute, the backlight went off. So it was difficult, because of the lighting in this room, to see what frequency it was working on. So I wish they had that feature. I don't think any of them have. Well, I take that back. I have one radio I know, a modern radio, that does that. Of course, they're trying to protect the battery and turn the backlight off, because that drains the battery pretty bad. That's about it as far as the introduction. Like I say, I've tested it for about an hour, and everything works fine. Shortwave, I didn't get anything early at all, but that's understandable. 12-inch antenna, you ain't gonna get much on shortwave. And I would say right now, even at the normal price of $42, it's a good deal. And what's the name of it? Okay, radio. No, that's not the name. It says it's an R12. I don't see anything on here that says the name. Now, let me look on the manual. So it's, I'm going to say this. Wait a minute, stand by, I'm looking. Nope. It's one of those radios that if you buy, 1,000 or 100,000 of them, you can sell them under your name. And you probably have to pay more if you want your name on it. I'm going to stand by while I go look on Amazon. Okay, what it says on Amazon is a digital shortwave radio, and it's sold by, oh, here's a clue. What did I do with it? I got it. I got it here somewhere. Oh, here it is. And I bought other radios like them from them and have been good. That's who sells it. That's who sells it. But it doesn't have their name on the radio at all. So that's it. I will be doing a considerable amount more testing, but I wanted to get something out. Like I say, unfortunately, I couldn't even get a quick video showing the Amazon page where it was on sale. Now, I'm sure, like all things on Amazon, they go on sale for a couple of days and back to normal price. And then they go on sale for a couple of days. And then they also, the price, the discount varies all over the place. And I have 2 applications that are associated with using Amazon that will show me a graph of the price over time. It also, I can say, I want this radio, but I want it when it's on sale for less than $20, say. And then they will send me an email. Pretty cool. Someday I'll show you what I'm talking about. But today, I think, let me get the camera down here so you can see it one more time. Pretty cool radio. Again, it's distributed by this company on Amazon. I'm going to put it in my Amazon store because, like I say, even at full price, it's a bargain. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.